All right, I'm on hole number 2 of the third anniversary tournament. I'm in Monday's practice round. This is my last account to practice in today. I came out here and looked at it with my lower level stuff. And with my lower level stuff, I took the shot down here where I would do the rough bump. And it looked really good with my lower level stuff. Getting down, I was like right on the outside of the shadow. Had a long iron to come in. You could do this better with a backbone. I had a Saturn with me just in case the backspin shot was open. So I had options. And with my odd account, I came out here with I think I came out here with a 5-power ball and came up into this area right here. The thing I didn't like about this area and I had an extra mile 8 to get up in there, is that I was in between. Here was mid Hornet and here was max Hornet, and I was in between mid max, right in between it, and that's a hard number to get dialed in. So it's still a lot of work to be done down in that area, but I've got an extra mile 9 here, and the only time I've taken this shot, I bled off into the rough right here. So my trajectory coming through went like this, and I need to pick up a little bit more in order to go through this mouth. So I'm gonna pinch it down here by the sand, but I want to leave myself plenty of room for a grate to the inside or the outside and still be able to end up in this fairway. So I'm gonna have to pinch it just a little, but I'm still gonna want to be at least 2 rings off of that sand, because I don't want to hit just a great shot and end up in the sand. All right, this is definitely an extra mile. Sniper Grizzly Hornet. Those are the clubs. Definitely want to bring a 5-power ball. I got a few of those balls to spare. The only chest I didn't get with my 77 account was the hole-in-one, and then I turned around and on the free shot, my auto account, I got the hole-in-one and the golden shootout, or the golden shot. I was able to pick up all of them with my 99 account. I don't normally do those golden shots, but that particular hole, there is a serious chance of getting hole-in-one on that hole. I picked up 2 hole-in-ones in 99. And so there are some of those that are definitely worth, if you're looking for berserker balls, it's almost a guaranteed thing you're going to get a couple packs of them for $5. That's not going to look good. It takes a risk of bleeding out right there. As long as you bring a machete, you got that shot covered. And not only do you have that shot covered, you have the absolute best club for that type of shot. I want all of the topspin I can possibly get. I'm going to be aiming right towards this transition right here where it runs up. I'm going to take the wind out. It's about 1.5 rings. And I'm going to put the forward moving wind back in. And I'm going to try and pound that sucker up there. And like 2 rings great on the outside. So I left myself more room on the inside to be able to make it on the end, but that 2 rings great right there gave me the risk of bleeding up. That was not the kind of distance I got the first time I came out here. I don't know what the wind was. It was in one-on-one play, so it might have been a higher wind. I was able to leave the wind in and got way up there. I think if you're doing that rough bump, the more you can be to the right, the flatter that rough is, and the more it'll come off when it comes off of the rough onto the green. It'll be in a better trajectory. That it's steeper the farther up you go up here. So I'm in my Hornet. There's minimum. There's max. So I'm right at max. So like there's mid. So I'm in between that mid-min number. So I'm going to do 1.5 per ring. I was a little short the first time I came here. Make sure I'm right on it. 3-4 with this win. It's 1.5 per ring. So there's 3 and a third. I'm going to lean that direction. And I hit it great to the left. I was leaning way to that direction. Just a bit outside. And that was with no wind adjustment. If I'd have hit that perfect, I'm not sure that it wouldn't have just rolled right up on the other side of the cup. I needed to make a little bit of a wind adjustment there, I think. And I believe that this hole, they've got it listed as a 10% wind adjustment to the cup. And I think that's right. It looked like it was worth exploring there. So if you get that shot, do a 10%. If you don't do a 10% wind adjustment, really be critical of where your ball ended up, because I think there may be an adjustment there. That adjustment might be true. It's a draw. I'll play these par threes today. If we get on them like this, I don't want to make too many of these holes because I definitely don't want to qualify today, but there's several of these par threes I wouldn't mind practicing a few times. And this is one of them. So I have no idea what the topspin needs to be here. I need to go back and watch these videos so that I can make a set of notes. Because I really come into Monday and I don't work off any notes. I just like try and play it, try and look at the picture and go, this is what I need. Go out there and play it, and then go back and watch the video so that I can make a set of notes. I get good stuff and bad. Any of these shots that I epic fail, we actually learn more when I epic fail on one of these holes than when I don't. So hitting from that side over there, either bring a 3 power ball so you can use your grizzly all the way up. But you're going to have to engage backspin, and you're going to have to do side spin, lots of side spin and lots of backspin. And in my experience in this game, if you can find these shots where you're just barely putting anything on the ball, just a little bit of topspin, a little bit of backspin, percentage-wise, you do have a really good shot of getting them in the cup. Let's see if we can win one. Win one for the team. Okay, so there's men club. So it should be about 1.5 per ring. 1.75 actually. $1.75. It's 3.5. I'm gonna do a full 2 ring pull. And I hit it great to the right. Arr! And I ended up great to the left. So what does that tell you? That tells you I did something wrong on that. I think the way the wind was blowing there is I did a minimum adjustment, and I probably should have just did a max adjustment. The other times I've been on this hole, I've just did a max adjustment even though I'm at minimum club. And I find that there are some of these par threes that when you're at minimum club like that, if you're doing that shot from back there, because of elevations, you do a max number, even though it's at minimum club. And this might be one of them. Because in one-on-one play, I played, that was a hole that I got in one-on-one play. And you can get a hole-in-one from over there. All right, that was hole number 2 of the 3rd anniversary tournament. And I'm not happy with the distance that I got on that drive on that shot, but I'm gonna commit to that side this week. And in my other accounts, like I said, I'm gonna play all 3. I'm gonna play all 3 shots. I think I'm gonna play in my odd account because I think I have a better shot. I really want to work with my Apocalypse in my odd account so I can get used to playing with an Apocalypse. And I think I'm going to try and do the rough bump with my odd account. I'm going to do the backspin shot with my low level account, and I may do the rough bump on it too. But I'm definitely playing that direction on this with this account. All right, thanks for watching.